Hello and welcome to the review for this smart TV box, and this is the M9C Pro. That's what we have here, the M9C Pro, and we can see all the features and its specs. So it has a 1 gig RAM and 8 gig flash. And for Wi-Fi, this is its speed and its connection, and its operating system is Android 6.0. So this is the smart TV box. Now this is not your regular Android TV box, because the special thing about this one is that it comes clean and clear. What I mean by clean and clear, nothing installed. You do all your installs yourself. So this is like a custom build. This is the TV box you get if you want to do a custom build. So you may want to have a bit of a tech background or someone who knows the way around this to be able to use this, but there are a lot of shortcuts out there, and I'm going to show you how to easily set this up. So we're going to first start with unboxing. So what we have in here is the TV box. You can see how slim that is. It's really slim. And what else we have in here? We have the power cable. We have the HDMI connection cable. We have the regular cable. That's the VGA cable. We have the remote, very basic, as you can see. It's very basic. And we have the manual in here. So that's all we have in the box. So we're done with the unboxing. So let's look at everything in much more detail. So this is a North American plug, so you don't need an adapter. This is in case you want to use it on a regular standard TV. Not really advisable if you want to get the best out of this box, but you can also use this on a smart TV, because I know smart TVs still do have these ports available. So if your HDMI port is all booked up, you may want to use this port to connect it. And then you have the HDMI cable, so if you have that free, that would be a good one to use to connect this box to get the best in terms of sound and picture quality from this box. And this is its remote, very rudimentary and very simple. It doesn't even have a number pad, so it will be more of a directional kind of thing. And a power, mute, basic, home, menu, volume up, volume down. This is to activate the mouse key, back button, OK for selection, and the directional buttons that you can see right here. So it's really very basic. And you can see it takes 2 AAA batteries. If you look very carefully in here, you'll see it takes 2 AAA batteries. So it's a very basic remote. And then this is the box itself. It looks really nice and smooth. And let's look at all these connection ports that it has. So closer we see it has the HDMI port. This is the power port. This is the HDMI. This is if you want to connect it with LAN cable. And this is the AV port. This is the AV port right here. And then you have 2 USB ports. So if you want to read something or watch something off a USB, or access something on a USB, you just plug it right in here. And then you have this is for micro SD. So if you have like a 128 gig and you want to expand this, you may be able to expand it from the 8 gig to the 128. If you have a 32 or 64 gig micro SD card, this is where you put it in. So the information here is very basic, as with every Android box. How to set up your Wi-Fi, how to check how to connect it with internet, and to upgrade it, how to get your upgrade if you want to upgrade it from an Android 6.0 to a newer Android system if it comes out. So this is how to also connect, and also to, if you want to reset, there's the reset. Here it is, right here. You can see this tiny hole just above. Yeah, that's the reset. You see the, yeah, that's the reset right there. That's the reset hole. So that's how you reset things on here. And so all the information here is pretty much basic. It tells you just how to operate and power the box. It doesn't tell you how to use the box to get its full potential, but that's what we're going to be doing. So let's go ahead and do a setup. Okay, so we've done the basic setup and we have the camera right now on the TV screen. So per the instructions in the manual, we've connected with a HDMI, plugged it in to a power source, and we're going to turn it on. Now, the one thing that I want to show is that using it with this kind of remote is going to be pretty frustrating. So you have two options to be able to power this and work it easily. First, you can either go ahead and buy one of these. This is a handheld keyboard, a mini keyboard remote that works great with Android TVs. And another one is to download an Android TV app, remote app, on your cell phone. So it's available, I believe, on iOS and Android devices. So we're going to turn on the TV and head to the Android TV box. So the TV is powered on, and we're going to try to select this. So let's see, let's check source, and no. So that would be here. This would be the Android TV box. Okay, so let's check source and see if maybe it's another of, okay, HDMI 1, and that's it. All right. Okay, so this is the Android TV box. So we have the Android TV box right on the screen, and just gonna do some regular setups. So to do that, you come to settings, because right now it's not connected to Wi-Fi network. So first of all, you want to set up your network, Wi-Fi, and let's tell it to find. Now we're going to type the password, but the thing is, typing a password with this kind of remote, like I said before, is going to be really annoying. So the best thing we're going to do is I will be using this instead. Okay. So we have connected and paired this. So we're going to type the password. And enter. So now that we've connected, so the device is now internet capable. Let's go and correct the date and time. Automatic date and time is on, so it's going to pick the right date and time by itself. So now these are all the other things you have in settings, security and restrictions. You can add your Google account or any account used to access Google, because Android is basically almost Google. And these are your preferences. And up here you have your network display, sounds, apps, storage, and reset, and about. So you can access your apps from here, or go to the home screen and access your apps from here, my apps. So let's see the apps that are already on it. So these are most of the apps on it, and we can see one of the most basic things you want on here is your KODI, but it doesn't have KODI, but it has every other thing on here already. And this is the only thing they have on here for you is the KODI add-on updates app. But most of other things you want, like Netflix, is on here. But there's so much more you can do with this. You can have your Netflix, you can have, you know, other streaming services. But if you wanted to set up KODI, this is an easy way to do that. So I'm going to get this app. So it's going to try to sign up, because before you can get almost anything off of the Play Store, you have to have a Google account. So we're going to use that Google account. So we have signed in and we're ready. Okay, so we're now on the Google Play Store, and an easy way to set up KODI on this box is like this. So the first app you see there is the main KODI app itself. The next app you see there is the app you're looking for. That is the complete KODI setup wizard. This is going to do all the work for you, and you don't have to stress about setting up your KODI on your TV box. So you just come, install, and then we'll run that, and from there we'll set up KODI pretty much easily. And every other thing you need to set up on your Android TV box is basically already on there. Okay. Okay, so that pop-up is something you should really read before you start using KODI. So this is how you set up your KODI first. As this is the device that doesn't have KODI at all, will come for here. This is where you install your KODI. So you can see all the different options we have on here. So I'll go for the install the latest stable version of KODI. And that's what it will do for you. It will take you to where you get it, and then you install that. Once it's installed, you don't need to open the Kodi itself. Let's go back to where we're coming from here. Once we're back here, go back to the previous page. No thanks. This is the only downside to this app, is that it does have a whole lot of ads on there, but as long as you just get through that, you're ready to go. So we've installed Kodi, and these are the builds. If you don't know how this works, don't go touching any of these. You don't want to touch these if you don't know how it works. So again, no thanks. Now the next place you go is install extras. It has advanced settings on here. If you know how that works, you may want to go and use that. So this is where you install all the advanced recommended advanced settings. And but if you don't know how that works, again, don't touch that. First of all, we want to set up our sources, our repositories, and then we'll do the add-on packs. But let's come here, do install sources. It's a one-click button, and it does all the work on the Kodi app that's already installed and pretty much ready to go for the next step. Sources installed, previous page, go back, and then we now go to add-ons. This add-ons is to install individual add-ons, but an easier, faster way will be for you to do add-on packs first, then you can do the add-ons themselves. But let's first go do our repositories. The most common one you want would be do your Exodus. You definitely want to have your Exodus installed and your entertainment repo. So let's go ahead and do this. It's install the repo, and let's do the entertainment one. Then we'll go do now leave and now go to the add-on packs. So the most easiest one to do is your movies and TVs one. Do your music, and you can do your catch up add-on packs. If you're a sports person, you want to do your sports add-on packs. And then the outlets one is also discretionary. So let's go do the regular ones. We'll start with this. So it's done installing. I'll go back to the previous screen and do our catch-up add-on pack. And we're done that, we go back and do the music add-on pack, and then we're done. So we've done that, and we'll go back, and we've pretty much added all the add-on packs that we need. Now if you wanted to do an individual add-on, a specific one, this is where you find them. This is where you have your Exodus, you have your Phoenix, and all the other add-ons that is available on here. So we just, first of all, before we add on any extra add-ons, is to go first now check out the KODI to see what we already have on there. So we go home, and here is the KODI complete setup app, and here is KODI itself. So let's check this out. So it's ready. Let's go. Okay, so these are all the add-ons that we have on here. This is the best way to, so we can easily see what we have on here. So they're all updating, as we can see. So we have Zen Prime Wire, there's Exodus, and you have your ice films, you have your Phoenix, Inspecto, and pretty much everything, and you also have YouTube, and this is pretty much everything you need to be able to use KODI and get the best entertainment value from your KODI. So this is KODI pretty much set up, but let's also see if it works. So we'll wait for it to be done updating all the different add-ons, and then we'll try. So let's sample to see if we can get a use out of any of them. Okay, so let's go on Exodus. Okay, so these are the shows we have. So this is where you come and you see whatever you want to watch. So you just gonna select any of the links that work and
Charlie! Come, Frank. Are you farting? No. Well, then you're going to keep hanging your ass out the window until you're done, all right? Look, I warned you. You want to put slices of rum ham on a grill, Charlie? That's a stomach bomb, but it's too much for your system. Then make me another one.
and we can see it works. And that's basically how you use Kodi to keep up with your shows, your TV shows, even talk shows, and get the best entertainment value out of your Kodi. And you may also want to set up, if you do have these, you may also want to set up your Netflix. If you have a Netflix account, you may want to connect your Netflix account to have access to your Netflix shows. And if you're into foreign shows, there's so many apps to help you stay abreast with those too. So all you need to do is go on the Google Play Store and find what app you're looking for that works on an Android system, and you set that up, and you have this also works with this music streaming app that everyone has now. As long as you have a subscription, you can play your playlist from off there. And you can also get, so many other apps and radios apps on here to be able to enjoy your Android TV box. So thank you so much for watching this review. Hope it has been helpful to you in knowing how to use and how to enjoy this particular Android TV box. Bye bye.